I'm live. Is you live, whore? I was live. Um, Child, I said, you know what? We're gonna sit right here and have a little. We're gonna chop it up. You know, people gonna be riding by looking like this bitch really like got her tripod and do got my whole tripod set up right here. I guess I could have went on the roof, but the sun would just be beaming on me. You know what I'm saying? Yes, you don't want the light come back on. But yeah, child. Honey. I want to talk about nah, nah, what everybody else is talking about right now, this current moment. Willard and Christopher. I don't know if his name is Christopher, but I know Will's real name is in fact Willard. Um, I haven't watched any award shows in years. I haven't watched any award shows in years, so I ain't even know the fucking awards was coming on. Um, Not like I was clocking them anyway. It was so far away from my vision. Um, but so I'm just up last night. You know, and I told you I got off social media. I got back on to post. What did I post? I guess my baby's day out, whatever. Um, and so I just happened to see Will Smith. They were trying to. I saw a post that says "real or fake." Will Smith walking up to Chris Rock on stage and either open handing, slapping him, or punching him. I really couldn't tell. And then I started seeing it on more and more and more and more and more blogs. So it was like, oh wow. So that's like a real thing that happened. Now I'm gonna try to talk about this with without activating my PTSD. Without activating my own PTSD. I'm going to try to talk about this without getting emotional. My cycle is coming on in a few days, so I'm a little emotional, but nonetheless. Um, so okay, so apparently, the Oscars was on. Chris Rock was hosting. Will Packard it apparently directed or organized the whole thing. Will Packard, to my understanding, is an amazing director. I think Will Packard is the guy who did no, that's Lee Daniels. What did Will Packard do? He's done a lot of amazing things, don't quote me. But apparently it was a big night for him. It was a big night for black people. Will Smith had done the King Richard, who he played Venus and Serena's dad. So it was a huge night for him. To my understanding, he has never won an Oscar. This night was big. Chris Rock is a comedian. He's doing what he does on stage, bantering, doing a little, Joan and clown, and he makes a joke about GI Jane. Now I had to think about it. I am 32, but I had to think like, wasn't that what I kept thinking wasn't that fucking Demi Moore? So I didn't actually get the joke because I was like, well, she wasn't in G.I. Jane 1. So it took me a second. It went right over here with the shit. But Will and Jada caught it because Jada was like, and Will immediately hopped out. It's almost like he laughed initially. He chuckled because Will has had the media training. You have to remember, like, Will Smith has been in the media since he was a young man. You know what I'm saying? So almost 30 years now. He's like 50, so like 30 something years now. Um, and initially he chuckled, he laughed, and then I think when he saw Jada's response to everything, it's a cute little red Porsche, it's so cute. When he saw Jada's response to what Chris Rock had said, he just walked up stage. You see the camera cut back to Chris Rock. He says, "Uh-oh," because he knows that something is about to happen. He knows that this is not part of the script. He knows that in his prompt they don't say nothing about Will Smith getting out of his seat, coming, and approaching him and stepping him, coming to him as a man. You know, Will Smith didn't say anything. Slapped, either punched or slapped Chris Rock. Chris Rock ate that motherfucker though. Can we acknowledge that Chris Rock ate that motherfucker? Whatever he did, open hand or closed fan, Chris Rock didn't stumble. He stepped back. The footing almost was about to swing back, but he remembered where he was, right? And so um he just said, "Wow, Will Smith just slapped the shit out of me." And then he said, "Wow, that was the greatest moment in television." And he regained his composure. And so for that, I have to commend motherfucking Chris Rock. And there was a time in my life, there are certain actors or comedians that, like, for whatever reason, I just cannot like them. For years, there was years that I did not like Chris Rock. Nothing Chris Rock did interest me. What made me kind of start liking Chris Rock was in cable. I didn't have, excuse me, in cable. In college, I didn't have cable, and I started watching fucking Everybody Hates Chris, and thus began my, at least appreciation or my undisdain for this nigga. I was just like, okay, he's okay. Um, he did the good hair documentary was pretty, pretty interesting or whatever. So, he is one of those actors slash comedians that has had to grow on me. Um, but I absolutely loved Everybody Hates Chris. I'm not even gonna lie. Can't even flex. Loved it and loved everything about it. Loved Tashina Arnold. Even loved, what's your boy, ballhead? Terry Crews, the young man who played, was it Tyler Evans? Whatever. Loved Everybody Hates Chris. That's all that to say. Um, but so okay, so go back to he says that this is the greatest night in history. Will Smith goes back to his seat after he slaps him. He adjusts his, his vest, sits down and says, keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth." And then he's like, "What?" It was a GI Jane joke. And then with Will Smith with all of his granddaddy, because that was that granddaddy voice, like with every fiber in his being, he meant it. He said, "Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth." Now I'm expecting Jada to be like, "Baby, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I appreciate it, but like, calm down, boo." You know, nothing happened. I think that they said during the commercial, that's when Chris Rock is trying to recompose himself. They cut to commercial. Denzel Washington and Tyler Perry are over consoling, not necessarily consoling, but just like Will, telling him to brush it off. Well, they motion to him to, brush it off, water off a dove's back. And it it and then another I don't know if it was another actor or white guy. I'm not sure who the white guy that said it was his publicist was um said it was his publicist that was consoled him as well. And so he went and sat down. He was seen wiping tears from his eyes. But what startled me was the fact that while he was getting consoled and wiping his eyes, his wife, the same one that he had just got down, he done got into this shit. We just sat there. I was like, bitch, well, maybe we missed the part where she was consoling him and she kissed him and she rubbed him on his back. Because I just kind of felt like, well, fuck, I hated the situation. Then I kind of started thinking, like, Jada, this is all your fucking fault. But then going back to social media and reading the comments and realizing that Chris Rock had mentioned Jada at the last Oscar So White and stated that she wasn't even invited. So that was kind of like a second dig, like how, and this the thing, like if what made me, what I thought about the situation was, did Will and Chris already had like some pre-existing issues. Now, knowing what he said about Jada from the 2016, that was fucked up. But my whole thing is this: I mean, Hollywood was closed for about 2 years, just like the rest of the world. But from 2016 to 2020, that's 4 years. You had ample opportunity to either see Chris Rock, speak with Chris Rock, ask Chris, call him, call his publicist, call somebody. You know what I'm saying? So I hate that it happened. I hate it. I cry again. I've been crying. My cycle about to come on, I think. So I was crying because I said, "Oh, he's gonna regret it. He's gonna regret it." Because remember when I come on here and when I come on here more recent in the last few years and I talk about tests. That was a test. That was a test, Willard. It was a test. It's all it was. It was a test. Are you going to pass or are you going to fail this test? Do you know how many people talk shit? Do you know how many people make jokes, especially at the expense of himself now? With this whole with the Jada and August Alsina thing. Like, it happens, but are you going to fail or pass this test? And he failed. And so I instantly felt bad for him. Eric Benet made a good point. I mean, y'all over here consoling and worried about Will. What, can anybody check on Chris? I feel him on that. But I mean, just looking at Will, I guess because I have had a softer spot for Will. It was Will's night. It was also Chris Rock's night. I mean, even though he's hosted a numerous amount of award shows, it was also an amazing night for him. Because this is something that's added on to his portfolio. But it just, it just really, 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 really sucks because it's kind of like, damn. Well, Will, were you wrong? Yes. Chris, were you wrong? But two wrongs don't make a right. It was a lose lose for both gentlemen, for both parties, for both camps. And Will Smith had made prior to, we make reels now. So prior to the awards, he said that we were going to bring the chaos or something like that. And it's like, baby, the power of words, baby, a prophetic word. Like, listen to what you're saying over your life. Speak goodness over your whole life. It don't even matter if you think that it's something small. Your self-conscious feels, hears, the universe feels, hears that. So like, I mean, and for me, okay, no, okay. So with conversely, speaking of Will Smith and losing his cool, we have to also acknowledge Chris Rock's ability to maintain said cool, to maintain said professionalism. Um, like that's a real thing because like I said, he did eat that little motherfucker. He whatever it was, punch slap, he ate it. That nigga, woo, oh, he just slapped the shit out of me. Like reflexes. You like I commend Chris because there's not a lot of people in this world that when that step back, he wouldn't have dropped that mic and came back with Will. You know what I'm saying? Like, because where is Chris Rock from? I think Chris Rock is from New York, and Will Smith is from Philly. Not saying like a Philly versus New York type thing. But I just feel like again, it was a lose lose situation. Chris Rock was being a comedian doing his job. We don't know if he wrote that joke. We don't know if he was reading it off of the teleprompter. Like I'm pretty sure when you are asked to be a host, you have some sort of ability to you're witty and you know how to, what's they call it, improv. You're good with the comebacks, you're quick. However, I mean, let's say on the off chance that Will Smith, I mean that Chris didn't even write the joke. And apparently Diddy had a part. I don't know if it was Diddy's party, but at the Oscars after party, the two have since made up. I don't know if I can I mean, men are different. Let me say that. Men are so different. Men are so different. Yes, they can hook off and forgive each other in 10 minutes. I don't know. I think for me, it did bring a little bit of PTSD for me, for sure. Thinking about my own situation and, be it whether you are if I'm saying something to you, you don't ever feel like, well, most people don't ever feel like whatever I've said to you warrants you putting your hands on me. That's just how I feel. You know what I'm saying? Like, now I do know my mouth is lethal. Y'all hear me sometime. The bitch mouth is lethal, deadly, bitch, right? But with that being said, I ain't gonna put my hands on you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I won't do that. So I don't know. I think people have to exercise a little bit more self control and realize, like, again, these situations are tests. During he and Will Smith ended up making a speech because he did win the Oscar for King Richard, and he just stated that just gave a little bit of excerpt what Denzel had told him that basically paraphrasing, with every new level comes new devils. You know what I'm saying? And so then of course we paint Chris Rock as the devil. So Chris Rock just got it all bad last night. But that's the truth of the matter. With every new level comes new devils. At every height of your career, there is going to be a test. You're going to either pass or fail that test. Now, should you fail that test, I want to encourage you and let you know that that probably wasn't your height. That's where you had gotten thus far, bitch. But if you think your humanly self, have that much control over your own life to ruin it, girl, taboo. So, with that being said, while we think this is at the height of his career, with this, I do not feel like he is because it's Will Smith. I don't think that Will Smith will fall off. I think again, his career will rebound. He'll be able to, what I'm saying, do more shit. Who I really thought about the entire time this was happening? Like, child, what is him and Martin's conversation going to be about? If I could be a fly on the wall when he speaks with Martin about this whole situation, I know my face be looking so fat. I ain't got no earrings on, I ain't got no makeup on, bitch. I got some lotion on. You lucky for that. You feel me? Like. You're lucky for that. But yeah, it just was so sad. It was just like I felt really, 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 really bad because we're all faced with situations that test us. That the growth that you have been working on, that you have been praying for, that you have gone to therapy for. In an instant, without the proper identification of the feeling that you're feeling. Because what if he misplaced that feeling of anger with the place of hurt? I'm hurt for my wife. I'm hurt for whatever you know what I'm saying. Like, so it's just a fucked up situation. And again, this was also a big night for Chris Rock because again, while he has hosted shows, who's like white a host that's hosted many shows. Who we got? Seinfeld, who's hosted quite a few. It's a lot of white people who had a run where they're host multiple, the same show each year. But I mean, it's still a feat because I don't think did they have Oscars last year following the COVID shit. I don't know if Oscars was a thing last year or the year before last. So if this was the first time back, like I hate the fact that it was two black men. It was like we could handle this. We could handle this at a certain way. And then that's what I come in my PTSD because in my situation, I should have handled that situation completely different at a whole different time frame. Um, so I can definitely identify with misjudgment. When they say when keeping it real goes wrong, bitch, when keeping it real goes the fuck wrong. So I can definitely identify with, like wanting to do something, misremembering where you are, and having a complete lapse of judgment, and everybody seeing your worst day. And it's only a few milliseconds. Your worst day be like a second. When they say, "Did you have a bad day or did you have a bad moment on your day?" So it just sucks. It sucks. It sucks. It sucks. It sucks. It sucks. But oh, they said Tyler Perry came over and talked to him too, and like Tyler Perry is one. Can if we could just acknowledge Tyler Perry one time, sometimes that would be cool. Like Tyler Perry is a success story that no one really talks about that often, but I'm very proud of him. I don't like whatever he did with Monique, and apparently he did apologize, but to show face, he won't apologize publicly. So that's fucked up of him. But I really, Tyler Perry is somebody whose life story, who needs a book, who needs a movie, something. Um, but that's neither here nor there. But that was pretty much it, though. I just kind of thought it was fucked up. I wish that Will could have exercised a little bit more restraint. I wish that Chris would have exercised a little bit more of, reading the room because while, alopecia is something that affects s- some black women, it's something that can affect all races. Good afternoon, all is well. I hope the same is for you. Da, 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 da. So that's just something that's interesting and whatnot. But again, like Diddy said that they have since gotten over it. I don't know if they have. I don't know neither one of them niggas. They both got way more money than me, way out of my tax bracket. I just think waking up Will Smith today. Okay, let's think. Let's think. Waking up Will Smith today, you're thinking, fuck. I did just win an Oscar and I've never won. This is an amazing thing. And I can't even enjoy it because I could have. Because I could have fooled, right? And Chris Rock is like, well, damn, I ain't mean the shit to go that way. I thought it was again. He minimized it. It was just a GI Jane joke. So he's over here thinking like I'm getting crucified for doing something that I am known to do. I am a comedian. So I don't know. I think it's a bad. Both of them are married. Both of them, probably their wives had to rub their egos, and that's the thing. Like like I said, Jada, she kissed him when he won. I did see when he won the Oscar, he kissed, or she, excuse me, she kissed him before he went on stage. But the whole consoling thing, I feel like because you were defending me, I would have been right there. I would have had tears all on my dress because of my man been crying on. If he was crying, I would have been there. If I would have been consoling him, like this will be the time that I'm showing people. God damn it, it's my nigga. Do you hear me? The way that nigga. Oh, another thing, the way that nigga stood up for her. What I said to myself after that was, "Bitch, I can't wait to get married." Bitch, I can't wait to get married. A nigga better motherfucking grunt. What? A nigga better ride for me like that. My husband better ride for me like that. Right, he was laughing. I had mentioned that he was laughing. I don't know if okay, okay. If we okay, said all that to say, I want my husband to ride for me like that. Do I think it was staged? I don't know. I do think that Will Smith is of the I don't want to. I'm not a conspiracy theorist. I don't really get into what's the little shit that they be saying, the Illuminati shit. But I think if anybody would be willing to be used to divert attention from wherever else is in the world that we need to be looking at, but we not because we're looking at this. I think Will Smith would definitely be in on it. Yeah, like yeah. For sure, for sure. Will Smith gives me. I will. I ain't gonna say I'm gonna sell my soul, but how much we talking. Will Smith gives me like, give me a number and I'll see what I can do. Let me run it by Jada. They definitely, give me that. But I don't know. I don't necessarily know if it was staged. I do think that I can see Will Smith being used. Yes. What did you say? You said a humiliation ritual. Yeah. And that seems to be a thing too, huh? I don't know. It's just really fucked up. But who do I feel bad for? I feel bad for Will Packer. I feel bad for that Will. Both Will and Chris will be okay. Chris has denied the opportunity to press charges because he's probably like, I may have overstepped my bound. Maybe I was wrong, or I don't want to, press charges and then get to be something big, and then I'm even, more hated. This is Will Smith. People love fucking Will Smith, all races. I'm even more hated, or he may be looking like this is going to be material for my stand up. You never know. But I wish the both of the gentlemen well. I don't even know anything else that happened on the Oscars last night. I don't know what anybody wore. Beyonce performed, I believe, before, and she had Blue Ivy there, and she was in the building, and they showed screenshot or like a meme of Jay Z, that his face was like, I've been here before. Jay Z had PTSD too last night, bitch. Jay Z was like, I done been here before. But nah, for real, if what we can, art imitates life, and what we can all take from that, I think what I'm taking from it is that we are all tested. Whenever, if you are right now, if you feel like, bitch, I'm making the most money I done ever made, I'm the happiest I done ever been, bitch. If you don't think that your test is coming, you need to prepare yourself mentally. You got to, because it's coming. It's coming, and it may not be in the form of someone. It may be in the form of, let's say, if you're dealing with finances, you may be tested with money. Pass the test, bitch. If it's not your money, leave it the fuck alone. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of times we are all tested. How you gonna fare out, yo? Are you gonna pass? Are you gonna fail? Real shit. That's just what it is. So if you're at your highest, prepare yourself mentally for some fuck shit to come. Just, I mean, arm yourself. And where the bodyguards once they approached him. I don't know where they are. I don't know. I think everybody was a little confused. Like, what is happening here? You know, um, because it was so unprovoked. And Lupita was me. Lupita was like, that was me. Lupita, when he said, keep my name out your fucking mouth, Lupita was like, she looked at the top of his head as though there was steam coming from that man's head. I was like, ooh, Child. Now, see, I like to be near the tea. I don't ever want to be in the tea. I don't want to be the tea, bitch. I like to be very much so near it. Just, not in proximity because we know, what is it? Energy can never be destroyed. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, you coming with the conspiracy. So you really dead ass think it was staged, huh? I don't know. I don't know. Okay, what else is happening in the world that they are distracting us with? Let's think about that. What else is happening in the real world, like CNN, like worldwide news, other than Russia, or is it Russia? Something new that's happening in Russia that they want to distract us about? Because that's generally always what it is. I know I'm gonna do this hair because look at these pieces, just as straight as they want to be. But what is it that they're distracted? If we could talk about that, then I could see like, all right, yeah. I don't know. It was an interesting night. Again, that now I don't know if it's one of the greatest nights in television, but it is one of the most historic nights in television. That's right up there with some of Kanye antics. Is when is Will's birthday? Is he a Gemini? I know that you don't have the answers, but it was just no. I'm with you. When is Will's birthday? Is Will a Gemini? Is Will a Gemini? Like real shit, is Will a Gemini? I brought my, do I have my other phone? No. Oh, I do. Damn, it's up. I ain't about to go get it though. But is when is Will's birthday? Google that real quick. Find out when his birthday is so we can see what kind of temperament. I know some people don't believe in astrology, but we just about to see what kind of when is Will's birthday. Is he a Gemini? If he is a Gemini, say less, bitch. If he a Gemini, I don't even want to fucking talk about the shit no more. Right? Because then we could just write it off because he a Libra. Oh, okay. When is that? Gemini, Cancer, Capricorn, Aquarius, hold on. Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces, Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, oh, Leo, Libra, Scorpio. So is it right before Scorpio? Bitch, that's the only way I can remember. In what order? So is it before? Is it October? A Leo, then Libra? I don't know. I don't know anything about Libras. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know. No. So, to all my Libras out there, shout out to y'all. Y'all boy acting up, so y'all can identify with Will. So how was he feeling? What was he thinking? I don't know, but yeah, beyond that, the balance scales, yes, before Scorpio and the end. Okay. So balance scales. So my brother was talking about, since he read Will Smith's biography, he understands him a little bit more. I didn't read the biography. However, I knew because I've been in that moment, I knew instantly that it was a moment of regret. I knew because sometimes we all can get like so filled with emotion and passionate and you feel as though you have to do something. It's almost like you're watching yourself do something because I can't like after the moment I can't even tell you why I did it. I could not do it though. So I think I know it was an instant like for him crying, and the crying thing. So if like let's say for instance my situation, La Mama assaults me and then gets to crying, bitch. I'm like, what the fuck is you crying for? The fuck is you crying for, bitch? You the aggressor, So with that being said, I kind of feel like now, Will, if you was going square up, stand strong in your shit. Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth. Don't be with that crying shit. Stand tall in it. They showed him at the a little bit after the award, at the party dance with his award or whatnot. So it's like it's a quick trip cup flying down the street. But I don't know. I don't know if he woke up with the regret. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. But another thing off of that though, something else that okay. So I think it was Fee, Gossip in the City. I want to say it was Fee who posted G Herbo about Taina. What the fuck her name? Tina, bitch. Not either not wanting G Herbo to be with your son or not wanting your son to come over. I don't know, but it was something basically your son had been with G Herbo and Herbo made a post like I miss my son. Chris Walker is an Aquarius. I feel like my brother's an Aquarius. My old best friend is an Aquarius. Cool as shit today, not like most of us. Just cool as a bitch today, not. Aquarius. That how my old dog. Well, that was my dog. I miss that nigga. But I, you know how sometimes you miss people, but you be like, nah, how you rub me, baby? You could never be my friend because I don't even know if you ever was my friend. But anyway, um, so so G Herbo posted that he wanted to see your son or whatever. Hate the nigga name. Hate that nigga name. Your son. Fuck. You know. So anyway, G Herbo got with your son or whatever. They linked up, and so Ari just posted a video. I guess some a night, whoever a night, I don't know what the fuck these people are, but she told your son that mommy was having a baby. I'm a Sagittarius. The best. The best, baby. Don't play with me. So she told your son, is this a car right here? Is it a car in the middle or something? Oh, okay. I was like, why the car so close? She had told the little baby that mommy was having a baby. This baby was hysterically crying. And I was like, damn, you know, the psychology the couple of psychology courses that I did take and paid attention to and passed. You know, let's explore that. Why? Because I mean, that's not a normal reaction to a child saying that you're, you know, to finding out that you're having a baby. Most kids are, you know, even at that age, are excited. I'm having a baby brother. Even if they don't, they'll say it and move on. It's not like a distraught. Oh my gosh, I am. You know, I have to literally cry. So it was kind of sad. I cried on that too. Again, my cycle about to come on. I cried on that too because then I, you know, it wasn't people were saying like, oh, he just loved his mommy, but no, I'm thinking of what the fuck B said. Like, okay, so maybe this young man say, you know, young man being your son say, you know, when parents have babies, I don't get to see them anymore because he was like, I'm leaving or you leaving or something like that. So that made me real sad. I was like, oh, don't cry. And again, like I said, her and Moneybag Yo not broken up. I do think posting, you know, I don't want my man to post my nudie pictures. You know, I mean, and when I get a man, I won't post them either. So if I send them to you, baby, them just for you. Like you ain't even gotta post them. I don't want your niggas looking at me, lusting after me. Like, ugh. When I'm, I don't, I'm like, I'm one of them girls. I don't even want to be around my nigga and his niggas. Like, ugh. You know, I'm not married yet, so I hopefully, you know, prayerfully, when I am married, my man wants to have, you know, guys not at the house type shit. He have a man cave, or you know, I go out with my girls. I ain't really one of them girls that want to kick it with a whole bunch of niggas. Never have. I don't want to walk past a whole bunch of niggas. Mm-mm. College scarred me. Cause it was in Alabama. Them country niggas would be so they would cat call you from here. Fucking, you could be way down there. Hey, big ass. You know, and then they make you know make everybody else turn. I can't. Child. I am not like an attention. Look at me. You know, needed it at all. But yes, half man, half horse. You know. That is me. We are cool. We are thinkers. We are philosophers. We are travelers. Sagittarius. We just don't be playing, you know. But I think we're cool though. We cool as shit. But what else? The Ari shit. What they say? People, small-minded people talk about things. Open-minded or large people talk about ideas or some shit like that. You know. But it be so. It's just pop culture. I don't know what else has happened. I should go get the phone, but I don't know. But beyond that, though, we'll just sit here and talk about uh life. I got a pack this week. I didn't shop. Like I said, you know, I made a vow to myself that I would stop celebrating mediocrity. And like, if I'm celebrating something, if I'm doing something, it's for a really good reason. So I didn't, you know, I told you I'm going on a trip. It's a work retreat vacation with my family. Because we work together, you know, work retreat. Um, but I didn't buy anything. I didn't. Buy, well, I bought a couple of sandals because I did need some sandals, but I haven't bought any clothes. I don't think I am. I got a few more days though. I'm gonna start packing though, so I can see what I got. Kind of just take an inventory of what me and La Mama got, what we got to match. Because I'm a matching queen. I want to match with my daughter every single time we go out. I'm one of them mamas. She gonna be 15, and I'm still trying to jump. By that time, she gonna be picking out her own J's. I'm gonna be like, well, which ones did Mama get? No, I'm kidding. But I don't know, child. I don't know. I don't know. But I am ready for vacation. I am gonna vlog while I'm there, you know. We only going to like I think it's Fort Walton Beach or something like that. Florida, but apparently the water is really clear. So the only thing I'm doing is, taking cute outfits and taking pictures, bitch. That's pretty much it. Because it's family, everybody taking their husband and shit. Like I want to wear, presentable clothes, so I'm not gonna be super like, cute or sexy or anything like that. I'm just gonna be comfortable. Gonna be cute and cash. Um, but I need to find out exactly where we're going because I want to go ahead and start looking at things that kid friendly things that we could do. I'm one of them people that's on vacation with you. Like we could go on vacation together, but we ain't got to spend the whole time together. Like I'll see you, back, especially if it's a 5-day vacation. We work together, so I'm gonna be like, set to facts. I'm sorry, my people had sent me an email. I ain't even clock out. Let me go get this other phone. Let me get it on and get it. Oh, oh. There you really got on nothing cute. Got on some boots. Hold on. It's this big boy. It's this big boy, right? Every time I tell you, I be like, I don't like big boys. The big boys always trying to talk to me. So I be like, okay, well, let's just see if you're a cute big boy and a good smelling big boy. But anyway, so he's like, I've been trying to talk to you for 3 years, but he ain't talking about nothing. The nigga ain't said, let's leave, let me take you out. The nigga ain't said nothing. Just good morning, how you day going? And it's like, that's cute or whatever, but it's like, baby, not when you say you've been trying to get at me for 3 years. Bitch, you ain't thought about what the fuck you wanted to say, what you want to do. You feel me? Like, come on, man. Cause see now I feel like you playing with me. Um, feel like you playing with me, sweetie. Like I said, I had got a new phone. They was like, you could, turn this one in and get some money off. But I was like, I'm gonna keep this one for the little mama, for the little baby. I don't even know if it's connected to Wi-Fi. Is it? I mean, I'm on the internet, but I don't know if it's my building over there. It ain't pulling up. Nah, and since the service is off, oh man. But yeah, I was like, what they said, they wish Wendy Williams was up and running. Facts is over 3 years. She just came in. Right, right. Okay, and I thought I was tripping. Like at first I was like, okay, so it's only been like maybe 2 weeks, we been conversing and whatnot. But so I was like, okay, so this is the second weekend. You ain't trying to do nothing, you ain't trying to leak. And so he hit me up. He took like he was messaging me like 3 days, and then we didn't speak one day, and then he messaged me again the next day, and so I didn't respond. And so later on last night, he was like, "Hey, did I do something wrong?" And I appreciated that, and I was like, "Oh, that's kind of cute." I was like, "No, you ain't do nothing wrong, but nigga, but you ain't did nothing right either, you know." And so I said, "Remember you said you have been trying to talk to me for 3 years?" He's like, "Yes," and I was like, "Okay, okay, let me tell you exactly what I said because I don't want to lie to you." I said, he said, I hope I didn't offend you. He was like, good evening. No, he was like, if I did something, let me know. I said, good evening. You haven't done anything per se. He said, hey, and I hope I haven't offended you. So I said, no, you haven't offended me. I said, remember how you said you was interested or wanted to talk to me for 3 years though? And he said, yes. And I said, now that you have my undivided, you're not utilizing it to its full potential. It's giving text buddy. You know what I'm saying? I said, occasional at that. Baby, I don't be playing on me. Look, I ain't got time to be playing on games with these nickels. He said, it's not that at all. You have a career and a child. And so I try not to overtext people and let them have their space. Baby, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Go on about your business. Go on about your business, sweetie. He said, I do not, and I don't want to pen pal. I definitely want to take you out this week, but I strive not to be a nuisance to over talk or text people. I'm trying to get to know your communication style. I appreciate that, but my communication style is be on my ass. If you ain't on my ass, I don't know if you want me. You feel me? Like, well, if you ain't calling my phone, beating out a motherfucking block to see me, bitch, I, I don't know what to do with that. Cause see, I want to apply pressure. I want a nigga where I can apply some pressure to, but I can only do it if it's mutual. You know what I'm saying? Like I said last night, I watched how Will defended that lady, and I was like, oh, bitch, I can't wait to get married. Bitch, I be watching, you know what I'm saying? Like a sex scene. I be like, oh, bitch, I can't wait to get some dick. Like, bitch, I want a whole man. Do you hear me? I ain't got time to be playing with you. Now, I understand I don't want my desires to appear desperate. No. So I'll take a back seat and I'll just watch you. I'll watch how you move. But if you're not moving how I need my man to move, I can't do nothing with you. He is not serious, so he got other options. Right. But he a big boy, girl. That's the thing. That's the thing. Like, he a big boy. What else he said? He was like, he was talking about his ex or something like that. He was like, she got me a shirt. And I was like, well, what the shirt? He was like, I'll tell you about it later. So I was like, well, either tell me now or don't, because after I give a fuck about you, I'm not definitely not gonna want to hear nothing about no old bitch, right? And so he was like, the shirt that said Dick Filet. I'm like, Dick Filet. Now mind you, he's a big boy. He done lost weight. He big, bitch. He big, bitch. Allah, let's see. He's bigger than DJ Khaled. Definitely bigger than DJ Khaled. I will say I haven't seen him in person. So I will say let me acknowledge that too. I haven't seen him in person, but he has posted some pics. And even like, on Facebook, you can have like a cover photo. His cover photo is like his biggest size and then him losing weight, but a side profile. Girl. So his stomach is out. He got on drawers, so his dick is out. And I'm like, wait. You said a bitch said she got a shirt that said Dick Filet, and that's the dick that you talking about? Chabu. Chabu. Then he was like, women are usually possessive over me. I'm like, nigga, the only reason do you listen to me very carefully? The only reason I be possessive over a big nigga is if he paying all these big girl bills. Do you hear me? The only way I will be possessive or what did he say? He said possessive or something. And I'm like, only over a big nigga. I mean, only over a nigga paying my bills. Yeah, we gonna go. It's going up by this nigga who paying all my bills, bitch. But other than that, and that's why I was like, oh, you really like you got a little self confidence. You got a little self. I mean, and there's nothing wrong with having self confidence. Of course, you want a man to be confident, but like the size of it all, the size of it all. What did he say? He said something about. He said that. Oh gosh, he asked me what I like for food, and then didn't ask me. He said, "What kind of food do you like?" So I'm thinking, okay, well that's cute. I like seafood, bitch. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna break the bank, but I ain't no cheap day. You know what I'm saying? Don't ask me to go out unless you got a little bit of money. You know what I'm saying? Maybe a hundo. We could do something with a hundo. Yeah. And that's a light day. I will keep a G. That's a light because I might want to drink too, bitch. So bring two of them just in case. But he said something that women was possessive and something else over him, and I was like, hmm. Then he told me he was in IT, but he doing something else. I was like, so what part is that is IT? Like because he said he like goes to Kroger and make sure they got like I guess the something. I talked to somebody who did that before. He worked at Walmart and make sure they had like the displays out and shit like that. But either way it goes, so I was like, is that IT? I mean, I ain't gonna call you a liar, but you just correct me if I'm wrong, because maybe I don't know. But either way it go, child. And anytime I get on the internet and talk about a nigga, anytime YouTube specifically, the nigga be gone. So I can come on here and talk about a nigga that I want gone and he be gone. So he gonna be gone. He gonna be gone. Logistics. Okay, yes, that's what the other Walmart guy called it. Now this guy in particular, he said he was in IT. So that's why I was like, so you at Kroger doing what now? You know, I don't know. He's cool enough, I guess, but I just think he not for me. I need a nigga that's applying a little bit of pressure or at least willing to. You know what I'm saying? I keep telling you, I can't let no big nigga play me out. Nothing in my spirit, nothing in my body. Will allow me to allow a big man to play me out, child. But I don't know. That's that on him, and I ain't studying. Look at the old school. Hey, Pop. Hey, I love to see old people. They be so cute. Why the street just got hella trafficy right now? Go with your gut. He probably can't even keep up. Right. And then the one time that we did FaceTime, he had his shirt off. And I was like, where your shirt at? And I didn't want to seem like a prude. I mean, y'all know I ain't no prude. But I was like, where your shirt, your shirt on?" He was like, "Oh, I'm just comfortable in my own skin." I said, "Yeah, but first impressions are a thing. Like, why would you FaceTime me, you know what I'm saying, with your shirt off? Like, I can see if a nigga was rock hard solid, you know what I'm saying? Okay, let me see your abs, baby. But nigga, you fat. So why the fuck would you put FaceTime me with your shirt off? Like, I get that you're comfortable. I'm not comfortable with you. I'm not comfortable with you, honey. What is we talking about? I'm on break. I'm not even about to respond because, girl, I'm on lunch. I'm on lunch. I don't even know what we're talking about. So I'm going to get back to them emails as soon as I get back in there. But hell yeah, girl. That's what happened with the big boy. I said, damn. But that's it. I ain't been talking to nobody else. I've been keeping it real cute, real just like chill, focus. I got things to do. And that's what the last message that I sent him last night after he was like, after he said, I'm just trying to get to know you, or I don't want to do it. Whatever I said, time intentionality is important. I said it's attractive. Time intentionality is important, or attractive rather. And I try to be trying instead of cussing niggas out, I might say some shit that sounds a little smart. I guess that's passive aggressive. But no, that's how I felt. Like if you my time is valuable. I don't give a fuck if I'm just texting you for a week. It's a week that I can't get back. You know what I'm saying? And I thought about it like maybe he's not comfortable. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't want to, if the longer I can get to know her on the phone, when I link up with her, she'll be more inclined to, talk to me since she knows she likes all of this, now. But nah. I mean, I ain't shallow, but I'm gonna be in like 3 feet or whatever. So so with that being said, you gotta look like something. I don't know. It's just like again. Niggas that don't be trying to spend no money, niggas, look, I can't do nothing with it. I can't do nothing with it. You're not trying to link. You're not trying to go out. You're not trying to, do. I mean, nigga ain't even said, we can pull up. You know what I'm saying? But, yeah, and limited for choices in a man. I mean, with limited for choices of men in Atlanta, it's a lot of men here. It's a lot of great men here. I think the misconception is there's a lot of gay men here. Now, I won't deny that at all. There's a huge gay community of men here that does make our pool a little bit smaller. But there's so many straight men. It's just the quality of them. It's just what they own. It's just how they live it. It's just what they like. You know what I'm saying? So I guess the short answer is yes. There seems to be not necessarily a shortage of men, but a shortage of good men that we would want. Let's say that. Um, but how I told you, my man out here. Now I'm not even gonna say he in Atlanta, but the faith that I have, I know that he's out, he's around. This little white boy right there, it might even be him. But nah, I told you I don't ever get like nervous or weary or convinced that he's here. Well, yeah, yeah, of course it's the down low men. Where you at? Where you living? Where you living? Because honey, if it's a men's there, let me get on Indeed and find me a good old job already. Where you live? What city? What state? What they say? ASL. Remember ASL from like from chat rooms? ASL age sex location. Oh, you in ATL? Okay, okay, okay. So you here too? Okay, okay. I thought you were saying that you were someplace else. Yeah, yeah. What should you know, bitch? You know how it goes down. This man here is just again, what kind of man you want? What kind you interested in? And I just want a good one. It ain't really too picky what I want. I just want a good one. I just want a good one. I want somebody honest, family oriented, witty, understanding, compassionate, loving, um, selfless, providing, mature. My list ain't that long, you feel me, man? It ain't that long, you know what I'm saying? It's a couple of things on there, but no. Um, I don't know. My day to day, I don't wake up and go to sleep worried about a nigga. I really wake up and go to sleep worried about money. Not even worried about it, just wanting more of it. so, I go to sleep peacefully at night. I ain't got no nigga lying to me, bitch. I ain't got no nigga like stressing me at all. That's why this fat nigga get on my nerves. Cause it's like, sweetie, baby, when I tell you, my life so peaceful right now, I don't even want no nigga getting on my nerves. I don't. But anyway, let me get up, child. Whew. These little boots, they cute, but they just do not straight. They just do not stay like up on the leg how I want them to. Where I got these boots from? I got these in a black pair. Where did I get these boots from? Huh? I don't know. Now I did get these from my sister. Remember I told you my sister had gave me a whole bunch of fucking boots. I still gotta call her too. I can't. I thought I saw a car. I can't wait till my baby like start doing activities and stuff. I can't wait to be a soccer mom. Is what I'm saying. Then I'm gonna be tired of it, like, fuck, we got practice again. Oh my god, baby. But I can't wait. I did ballet when I was her age, so I'm thinking I want to put her in ballet first. I don't know though, but I mean, my baby is very, very, very opinionated. So really, only thing I gotta really do is ask her what she want to do, and she shall tell me. But old school, hey old school down there, like, what you doing? I ain't doing a whole bunch of nothing. I ain't doing a whole bunch of nothing. Hold on, I'm turn y'all to the side real quick. What you say? Hold on. Voila, 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 voila. You know how like somebody you feel like somebody dry hating on you, right? Hold on, it's the last thing I'm gonna say. You know how you might feel like somebody dry hating on you, right? And given the opportunity to get them back that same dry hate, you don't. Cause it's like, bitch, I can't. Ain't nothing in me no hater. Ain't nothing in me no hater. So friend, I posted a picture. Friend didn't like him. Friend didn't like him or nothing. She posted a picture. I like it and comment. Cause I ain't nothing about me no hater. You feel me? Like, bitch, we friends. We friends. That's how I think. For me, it'd be like, I ain't about to try to get up in this parking spot, honey. They to my I can park right there. I'm not about to scrape nobody's car can do it. I'm not about to pay for it and park on the street. Cause that's not enough room for me. We got a fucking intern. I mean, she nice enough, you know what I'm saying? Bitch, just don't park in my spot, you know. That how I feel about it. She nice enough, you know. Long as you know the attorney is married and you don't park in my spot, bitch. We alright, you know. But it's all good, girl. How I say you gotta learn how to not say. You gotta learn how to pick your battles. There's always a test. And remember, if you say something, they're gonna always say, she always got something to say. She always got something to say. Remember I say, I should have been put something on my lip, my bad. If you're around people who like, ooh, she always got something to say, you might be around the wrong peoples, you know. But that's the thing. So it'd be like, okay, well, let me just shut the fuck up. There are some situations I'd be like, I want to say something. I want to say something. But given the circumstance, you know, people will say really aggressive. People will say, you know. So, and I think for me, ever since that school shit, it changed the fuck out of me because I think the perception that I was aggressive or that you know, I just try to keep it like real cute because it's like just my luck. See, then people be like, see, it was you was the one, you know. But anyway, child, let me catch the light a little bit. I'm about to go back in here for these few hours, do a couple things, deep work, and I'll talk to y'all later. Love you.